Hi everybody, I'm Greg Waters from CC Lip Rippers, and today I want to show you some basic knots to get you started on fishing. Last week I showed you how to use the push button reel and rod, and I didn't really get a chance to show you any knot tying. So I'm going to show you a couple of them that are pretty easy that'll get you going. One I learned from my uncle, one I taught myself, and one my father taught me growing up as well. And the first knot that I ever learned, of course when I was 3 or 4, is like a basic knot that you start tying on your own, like when you're tying your shoe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with this rope right here. This rope is going to simulate my fishing line. And I got a set of keys right here. This key hook is going to simulate a hook or a sinker, however you want to tie it. And I'm also going to use this key as well. And I'm going to simulate this as a hook or sinker, or however I want to tie it as well. So the basic thing you want to do is you want to take your hook. And this is how I started out when I was younger. I would take my string and I would take it up to the top of the line, how far I want to place it. Then I would take this string and I would just tie a basic knot, leaving some room for the sinker at the bottom. So the basic knot I tied is just, something you use to tie your shoes. And then you take another one and just loop it through there. And then you can do the same thing. I'm going to pretend this is my sinker, and I'm going to do the same thing and do the bottom. And I'm going to tie a basic knot. So basically what you got is your fishing line coming off your rod. You got a hook right here, and then you got your sinker right here with some basic knots on it. That'll get you out there. Up here, this will be where your worm and all your stuff, bait is and everything like that. But this is basically what you have for a basic knot. Simple, easy, it'll catch fish, but then you move on to the more technical knots. So let me go ahead and take this off right here. As I'm doing this, as you can tell, it's a little bit difficult, but not too bad. My hand's just, not in the best shape right now, so I'm doing the best I can. So right there is the hook that came off. Now, I want to show you a basic knot that I was taught by my father growing up. Simple, easy to do. Take your fishing hook, key, etc. Just showing you how it is. And then you're going to run it all the way up as high as you want to go. You're going to grab it and you're going to spin it in a couple loops. This is exaggerated a little bit because of the string. And then what you're going to do is, there's a loop at the bottom there. You want to take this excess string that you got there and you want to put it through that loop. And then at the same time you do that, you want to go through the top of the loop, which is right there. So you're going to put it through the top of the loop. And then when you put it through the top loop, you pull it through. And it's a slip knot. Just like that. And it should slip down to your sinker and hold tightly. And this right here, you can do the same thing. This is your hook, this is going to be your sinker. So what you'll do is you'll push it through the loop of the sinker. You're going to take it, you're going to twist it around a couple times. Now you're using fishing string, so it's going to hold a little easier and hold a little better. Then you're going to push it through the bottom loop. Then you're going to do the same thing and come back through the top loop like that. Then it's going to slip down to your sinker just like that, and it's going to hold just like that. So the basic thing you'll do is, that's the second basic knot that I learned when I was growing up that my father taught me. Now remind you, I'm not a professional, but these are the things that actually worked when I was getting older, growing up. So now I'm going to show you the one that my uncle taught me, which is the one I use for all my lure fishing and stuff like that, which makes it a lot easier, so you know you're holding on a lot stronger. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to tie it. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of problems because of my hand and the size rope it is. So I'm going to use the other end. I'm going to leave the hook on there because I'm not going to demonstrate with that end. I'm going to go ahead and take my lure, sinker, key, whatever. I'm going to push it through here. And then what you do is you push it back through again. I don't even know what these knots are called. I'll just use them. And then you take this loop and you go over top of this. And you go through the loop there. Then you put it around your lure, or sinker, or hooks, or whatever. Keys are in my daggone way. And this one is about the simplest as you can get, but it's also the strongest. What it does is it gives you a double bond on whatever you're holding right there. So that means if you got 30-pound test, you're actually holding 60-pound test right there. And that right there is the knot I really use for everything now. And my uncle taught me that actually a couple years ago when I started fishing at the dam with him. And it's a good knot to use for holding everything on a lot stronger. And that's basically about it for today, folks. This knot tying program was brought to you by Precision Tackle in Northeast Maryland, where you can go get all your bass fishing stuff and enjoy the rest of the day. Get all your tackle and your apparel. Make sure you check them out there in Northeast. Thank you. Bye.